So today we are going to start this current affairs of economics, and this is the last class of this economics current affairs. By this class, your current affairs up to December 24 will be over, right? Okay, so what we have done till yesterday, we have completed voluntary vehicle modernization program. We have also completed PM e-drive scheme. This scheme is very important. And then we have already done Vadhavan port and other infrastructure related topics. Now we are going to start today Mineral Security Partnership Finance Network. So India has joined this Mineral Security Partnership Finance Network, and it is a US-led initiative that you should remember. It is a partnership finance network. So what this do? It ensures the supply chains of critical minerals as part of effort to diversify the resources and reduce the dependence on China. So as you all know that critical minerals and rare earth minerals are majorly produced in China, and approximately 90% of the world's supply is met due to the production in the China. So in order to reduce the focus of these supply chains of critical minerals on China, this US has led an initiative which is called Mineral Security Partnership. And in this domain only, this Mineral Security Partnership Finance Network have been launched. Okay, and India has joined this recently. So what is the goal of it? It involves 14 countries and institutions like DFC and JICA. JICA is Japan's Industrial Collaboration Initiative. It aims to fund the global projects on critical minerals, right? And promote the cooperation and private sector investment in the critical mineral supply chains. So what is the importance of these critical minerals? These minerals are like lithium, cobalt, rare earth elements, etc., which are used for technologies like telecommunication, renewable energy, and defense, etc. So all those advanced systems like advanced defense weapons, advanced renewable energy systems like solar cells and other EV manufacturing, etc. So all these things requires the supply of critical minerals, and these minerals are scarce in the supply. As I already told you, only 90% of these resources are being 90% of these minerals are being produced by China alone. So this is the importance of these critical minerals. What are the challenges for India? India has limited domestic reserves of these critical minerals, and this is leading to heavy reliance on the imports. So some of the issues like geopolitical risk, global competition, etc., reduces the access of these minerals to India, and this makes an importance for reducing the dependence on the China and moving or diversifying its supply chain of these critical minerals. Indian initiatives in this sector is Mines and Mineral Development and Regulation Amendment Act. It has been changed, amended, and this critical minerals has been added to this amendment, right? And in order to explore more amount of critical minerals in Indian domestic territory only. International partnerships is being promoted, recycling initiatives are being done so that we can be able to meet our supply chains through the recycling of those minerals, and enhance the domestic processing and establish a center of excellence on the critical minerals in India itself. So this is all about the critical minerals and India's initiatives you should remember, right? Now moving to the next topic, it is the steel sector in India. So some of the goals that India has set is to have 500 million tons of steel production by 2034. It will be driven by the domestic resources, infrastructure, and sectors like railways and automotive industries. What are the government initiatives in this steel sector? Like National Steel Policy 2017, Production Linked Incentive Scheme for specialty steel, and Make in India initiative. So these are some initiatives that have been launched in the steel sector, right? Now, economic and strategic significance of the steel sector. Its production contributes 2% of the India's GDP, and that's why this sector becomes very important. And not only the production only, its production increases the contribution to the uh, basic equipments. Okay, so basic equipments, then they form a type of they help in manufacturing of those white goods or consumable goods. So that is why this steel sector becomes very important, and it is vital for infrastructure, employment generation, and have a multiplier effect of 6.8%. 6.8 times. So every rupee that is invested in this sector, steel production, 6.8 rupees is generated out of it. So this is a very important thing of this steel sector. So, and some of India has taken some of the decarbonization efforts also, like Perform, Achieve, and Trade (PAT) scheme has been launched in order to reduce the carbon emissions from the industries of steel. Steel scrap recycling policy has been launched, and investment in green technology to reduce the carbon dioxide emissions. So these are some of the decarbonization initiatives that have taken place in the steel sector. Now, moving our approach to this another topic, that is the white revolution and dairy sector. In this white revolution 2.0 has been launched, and its goal are to transform India's dairy sector, increase the milk production by 50%, procurement by 50%, and enhancing the infrastructure, empowering the women, and promoting the dairy exports. Okay, so this time India's approach is to increase the production of it, because we already know that in order to increase the imports, many countries like Netherlands and this New Zealand. Okay, so these countries are having much of the dairy production in their territory, and they want to export those dairy products to India. So this becomes very a type of contentious issues for India and New Zealand to allow the dairy products or not. So in now India wants to export its own dairy products in the global market, right? White revolution background is it was launched in 1970, and it was called as Operation Flood. It made India the world's largest milk producer, right? And it was led by Varghese Kuren. You should remember this person, and he is also known as a father of India's white revolution. What are the achievements of India in the white revolution sector? Program has improved the milk quality, boosted the farmers' income, minimized the price fluctuations, eliminated those middlemen that used to be there, and rural development has been done because of this white revolution. So money is reaching to those farmers, those livestock farmers, so that they can increase their livelihood, and their cost of living is also getting better. So this is all the initiative of the white revolution. So what are the importance of cooperatives? Dairy cooperatives like Amul and Nandini have enabled small farmers to access the markets. So these are the importance of cooperatives in this dairy sector. Now, moving to the next topic, new schemes has been launched in the agriculture sector. And what are some of the schemes? It is like Digital Agriculture Mission. This initiative has been launched, and its objective is to modernize the agriculture sector using the digital public infrastructure, that is DPI. It aligns with the union budget announcement of 2023 as well as 2024. So what this initiative is to have increased presence of digitalization of farming sector or agriculture sector. So this is what is Digital Agriculture Mission. What are the features? Mission focuses on two pillars. Like first is AgriStack. AgriStack includes the farmers' IDs, geo-referenced maps, and crop zone registry, etc. Krishi Decision Support System, that is DSS, for comprehensive data integration on the soil and crop and weather and water resources. So two type of data will be focused here, that is agriculture related or the farmers related, and the decision support system, that is extension service related. Targets will include creating digital identities for 11 crore farmers. So IDs will be digital ID or farmer ID will be launched and given to approximately 11 crore farmers, and nationwide digital crop survey will be done. So its significance is to have better or precision farming, to have smart farming initiatives so as to optimize the resource use, improve the farmer management and farm management, as well as enhance the sustainability of the farmers, right? So these are some of the things that will be beneficial when we incorporate some digitalization initiatives in this agriculture sector. So what will the benefit to the farmers? Farmers will be having access to real-time data. Its accurate crop yield will be estimated, and better disaster management, etc. things can be done for the farmer. Okay, so government will be having a data to give those disaster management related challenges to deal with those. Now, expect to generate employment of approximately 2.5 lakh youth, right? So this is what the initiatives will be, aim will be, right? Government initiatives to support this digital agriculture. India Digital Ecosystem Agriculture idea has already been launched. National e-governance plan in agriculture, NEGPA, has been launched, and digital platforms like eNAM and PM Kisan mobile app, etc., support the decision making and provides the DBT approach to the farmers. Right. So these are some initiatives that have been taken in the digitalization of agriculture sector. Now, another initiative that has been launched is Sustainable Livestock Health and Production Scheme. So this scheme focuses on animal health, dairy technology, genetic resource management, and animal nutrition. So how it will be done? Its significance will be that India has the world's largest livestock population, and it is the leading producer of buffalo meat and milk throughout the world. Right. So livestock also contributes 30% to the agriculture GDP and 5.73% to the total GVA of India. So that's why this livestock sector becomes very important. What are some of the government initiatives in this livestock sector? Rashtriya Gokul Mission, National Livestock Mission, National Animal Disease Control Program, and extension of these Kisan credit card to the livestock farmers. So these are some of the sectors initiatives that have been taken in order to increase the livestock population in India, as well as increase the output of those livestock in the agriculture and allied services. Now, moving to the next topic, horticulture sector in India. Government scheme for the sustainable development of horticulture has been approved by the cabinet. And what are some of the initiatives that has been taken? Clean Plant Program. It has mission for integrated development of horticulture. It is under this mission. This Clean Plant Program has been launched. And as the program's name already suggests, that clean program should be clean, or plants should be clean. Clean of what? Viruses. High quality planting material will be given to the farmers so that they can plant those plants in their farms and can have better output out of those. Right. 9 clean plant centers have been set up. Even certification under the Seed Act has been streamlined in order to produce this, or in order to achieve the goals of Clean Plant Program. Horticulture's status in India. Its production is approximately 355 million tons in 2022 to 23. Its contributes approximately 33% to the agriculture GV. So this becomes very important, right? So India is also second largest producer of fruits and vegetables in India, and it is the world's largest producer of bananas, mangoes, and papayas. So this is the main things that you should remember in the horticulture sector. Some of the initiatives for horticulture development: Mission for Integrated Development of Horticulture that has been launched, and it focuses on the cluster-based approach. Chaman has been launched for geoinformatics on the crop assessment. Capital investment subsidy for cold storage infrastructure has also been launched. So these are some of the initiatives for horticulture development. National Pest Surveillance System, NPSS. So this is the new initiative that has been launched by the Ministry of Agriculture, and it uses artificial intelligence and machine learning in order to provide scientific pest management advice to the farmers. So farmers can upload their the photo of those crop which has been infested by the pest, and expert will then recommend that what type of fertilizer, what type of pesticide can be put on those plants so that pest can be eliminated. Okay, and also integrated pest management has also been launched, and it is like eco-friendly approach which combines cultural, physical, and biological and chemical method to minimize the pesticide use and enhance the crop health. So in this, what we do in the integrated pest management, we don't use chemical fertilizers, not chemical pesticides. What we use natural ways to control the pest. We don't kill the pest. We don't kill. We keep them in control. Okay. So pest will be there, but they will be in such quantity which should not give major harm to the crop. Right. Benefits: reduces the crop losses by 15 to 25%. Production cost will be reduced. Pesticide reduced residues will be reduced, and promoting the higher quality produce. So this is called this is the initiative of National Pest Surveillance System. Right. Now, next initiative is Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana that we have already talked in the last class, that we will be dealing it with later, okay, separately. So what are the objective of this? It was launched in 2015 and it aims to extend the affordable credit to MSMEs, right, and bring them into the formal financial system. It offers loans under three categories, that is Shishu, Kishore, and Tarun. In the Shishu loan segment, only up to 50,000 is given to an entrepreneur. And in the Kishore segment, 50,000 to 5 lakh rupees. And in Tarun category, 5 lakh to 20 lakh rupees are given in order to make the people to have a better entrepreneurship skill and to increase their business to the next level, right? Some achievements that have been done is credit support has been provided to 18 lakh crore people, and 35 crore micro small entrepreneurs has been covered through this. Women and entrepreneurs account for 71% of those loan accounts. So on the majority sector, 70% of the people who are getting the loan from this Mudra scheme are women. So this becomes very important for, as a gender-based initiative in the loan sector, right? It promotes the financial inclusion for the small businesses. Okay, so these are some of the initiatives of this Mudra scheme, and some of the challenges that have been identified in order to in this Mudra scheme is rising NPS. So this is a major concern that has been voiced by the previous governor of India also, RBI also. So he said that there are increasing NPAs in these type of loan segments. Okay, public sector banks face the highest NPA rates of 22% in this Mudra loan. Okay, regional disparities are there. Like Northeast region is not having that much coverage in this Mudra Yojana as compared to the northern and western region of India. Implementation gaps are also there. Issues with the documentation, connectivity in the remote areas, and limited employee capacity hinders the progress that can be achieved in this Mudra Yojana. Right. Now, moving to the next topic, creative economy. So, as this topic itself becomes self-explanatory, what is the creative economy? That it refers to those knowledge-based economic activities in creative industries. So, in the to make the industry creative, knowledge-based economies are preferred, right? And India's main aim is also to achieve $5 trillion economy through getting to the knowledge-based economy. Okay. Now, it involves intellectual property, creativity, and cultural values. Okay, it is adaptable, technology driven, and thrives on innovation. So once the innovation is done, it leads to generation of intellectual property, and this intellectual property then can be used in the commercial sector, okay, corporate sector, in order to produce the in order to increase the production and enhance the productivity of the resource use, right? So these are the some of the things that will increase the increase the GDP of India. What are the significance of it? It generates 2 trillion annually and provides 50 million jobs to the people. Creative based economy. And it also enhances India's soft power. Okay. So the culture of India, okay, culture is also an art. Okay. Dancing and the like art and music, etc. And it generates the soft power for India. I'm sorry. Initiatives that have been promoting creative economy in India. National policy on IBR, zonal cultural centers has been launched. UNESCO Creative Cities Network has been launched. National Creators Award to recognize and preserve the India's cultural and creative heritage in India. So these are some of the creative based economies that India can become a creative economy. Model skill loans scheme. Its overview is that it has been revised with an aim to provide easy loan for advanced skill courses. So loans will be provided if a person goes for advanced skill taking, right? With loan amount up to 7.5 lakh will be given to him through banks, NBFC and MFI and SFs, small finance banks. Okay, loans will be backed by 75% credit guarantee. So credit guarantee will be given by the government of India. Okay, if the loan fails or loan is not being able to return to the bank, then government of India will be giving back that loan, right? So need for skill development, that skill development will address the challenges like youth unemployment. It will be leading to the job transformation driven by technology, and it will leverage the India's demographic dividend and align skill with the industry demands. So industry, whatever the demands of industry is there, so skill will be provided according to that. Okay, the next topic that we are going to discuss is transit oriented development. So what is this concept of transit oriented development? It integrates the land use with the transport planning to create high density mixed use urban areas around the transit hubs. Okay, so what actually happens when an industry is to be operated here in this area, and if we are able to connect all areas through this transit network. Okay, suppose metro is there. Okay, metro rail is there, and if people are living in this area, okay, transit oriented development. Okay, so near about this transport this people are living, then people can transport and can move to this commercial area for jobs using this transport system. Okay, so this is called transit oriented development. So this land use planning is done along with the transport planning, right? It promotes walkability, efficient public transport, shorter commutes, and reduces the carbon footprints. Transit oriented development, it also involves the improves the real estate values, fosters the local economies, and create vibrant livable communities with green and public spaces. So some of the government initiatives that has been launched into this transit-oriented development is National Transit-Oriented Development Policy has been launched, Metro Rail Policy 2017, Smart Cities Mission, Urban Infrastructure Development Fund, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. So these all initiatives promote the development of the cities in the transit-oriented manner, right? So this was the last topic that we are going to that we have discussed today, and this ends the economy topic. Okay, and all those classes of the current affairs from January 2025 to April will be taken. 2025 will be taken later. Okay, for your UPSC prelims 2025, right? Okay then. Thank you everyone.